Good morning, nerds, and there are things that I just don't buy in this world, okay? And it's digital stuff, right? Okay, I know somebody's looking at me and it's like, Z, you play on Steam. Your whole library is digital, and you're right. There are some things I don't purchase digitally. So, we're going to talk about that for a second. And I was trying to think of something funny or witty to say right there, and I just couldn't. So let's get into it, shall we? But hey, before we get started, did you know only 1.6% of you have subscribed to the channel? Well, additional pylons are needed, so hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get back to it. Anyway, so what's that magic thing I don't buy? It's movies. It's music. Like I buy things off of Steam. I buy digital games. For the most part, when it comes to my consoles, I do my best to buy a physical copy, right? Because I've got a Switch, I've got a PS5, I've had like every console, I guess, for the most part, with the exception of the last few Xboxes, right? And I've always tried to purchase a physical copy of something, which is why I got really upset about the Spyro Reignited trilogy, because they were like, no, it's all going to be on the disc, and it turns out you have to download the other two games. They're not actually on the disc. I was a bit miffed on that one, I always try to buy things physically. Now, granted, there are exceptions to that. Sometimes I can't find something like, what was it? I think it was Super Mario RPG. That one I could not find a physical copy to in my local area. I tried buying it off of Amazon or something, and then kicked me back an email after saying, thank you for your purchase, going, we're sorry, but the item you have, whatever, was sold out, blah, 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 and they're refunding you the money. It should take 5 to 7 business days. I'm like, why does refunds take so long anyway? I tried to buy my games physically. I get it, my PC. I can't do that for a lot of stuff, especially on Steam, and the deals are just so good. And I am, absolutely into that ecosystem of you will not own it, and you will be happy, right? And I get it. A lot of us are. However, there are things I don't buy. Like, things I don't buy digitally are music and movies, TV shows, for the most part. I cannot bring myself to ever purchase one of those digitally. And this here is a perfect example of why I don't do that. When it comes to, music and stuff, I grew up in that era of LimeWire. So, downloading things from YouTube and putting them into an MP3 format is not exactly a new thing for me if I need or want music on my cell phone or wherever so I can listen to it. But then again, streaming services for the most part handle that as well. I mean, heck, you can queue up a playlist in YouTube with the Brave browser, not even worry about ads needing something like YouTube Red or Plus or whatever it is that they're offering these days. I've never felt the need to buy things through like Apple whatever, Apple Music, whatever it's called. There's just no reason for any of that whatsoever. And the same thing goes for like CDs, or not CDs, but for movies and TV shows, right? And I know there have been some times I've run across something I can't find something. Like Halloween Town, for instance. We were wanting to watch Halloween Town, but nobody offered it. It wasn't on Disney, it wasn't on Netflix, it wasn't on Hulu, right? And I had a way to access all the major things, okay? And according to my TV, absolutely no streaming service had this, but I could buy it, right? Through Amazon or somebody, right? And I was like, no. So I went online and paid, I think, $9 for the DVD and had it shipped to my house. So I can now just plug it into my PlayStation, or, get a DVD player if my PlayStation no longer works years from now, right? And still be able to watch the thing. Yeah, so I just don't do this with music and movies because of this right here. We've talked like 5 minutes as to what I do. Instead of this, PlayStation is deleting over 500 purchased movies from its customers' account, including films like Terminator, Rambo, Apocalypse Now, Hot Fuzz, and Moonlight comes after a licensing deal ends. That's right. The licensing deal ends, so that movie that you paid for, it's gone. Can't have it anymore. Yeah, you're not allowed to have it. Let's just take a look at this. This is a list. This list is huge. I'm going to try. There's no way I'm cutting and pasting and all the stuff, but I'm going to try and record a scroll down, I guess, and put it on the screen. so you can see it that way, I guess. But yeah, see, this is why I don't buy these things digitally. This is why I get like the DVD itself. That's why Spaceballs is on a DVD. I can't rely on somebody else to have that particular movie when I want to see it. But the fact that I've got a DVD of The Army of Darkness means I can watch it whenever I want. But yeah, I really hope that somebody absolutely sues the pants off of PlayStation for this, because this is another reason why Stop Destroying Games needs to happen, because it's things like this. The fact that they can come in and be like, yeah, so we lost the license to this now. Yeah, so you're not going to have access to that game anymore because we've lost the license, or some BS like that. And you've paid $50 for it, or heaven forbid, you spent money like 20, 30, 40 bucks on a series, right? Like on a whole show or something like that. And then they just rip that away from you because they no longer have, you know, the license to it. Like, oh my gosh, I still can't believe these companies are allowed to get away with this kind of stuff. Like, something needs to happen for it. There absolutely does. There should be no reason for you not to have access to all your movies that you bought through this system now because they've lost a license to it. You paid for these, you deserve compensation for it. And if anything, if they're going to take it away because of licensing, they should be forced to refund you. There should be nothing on your end that you should do, and if they don't do it on their end, they should be even more trouble for it. You know, I think that's how it should be done. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Game over.
またの挑戦を待っておるぞ。